Hello and welcome back, Virgo, for your Zodiac Wheel reading for November 2018. Thank you for liking, sharing and commenting on my October readings. I'm glad you liked them, Virgo. So I'm going to focus on November 2018 for the star sign of Virgos. Okay, so let's go around the wheel and see what each house's energy is for November, Virgo. Firstly, we have your first house, which is showing the Queen of Cups. And it is showing me here with the Queen of Cups that that is the energy that you are generating, and your persona is being seen through November as being one of a nurturing and deep thinking and feeling, empathy and understanding of people's issues or problems or woes. And you're also in a position to be receiving that in return as well, with that water sign energy there. So the only thing that you may sort of find is trying to make up your mind or make a decision is maybe being a little bit difficult for you at this time through November. But otherwise, you are finding that you're tuning in to your emotions a lot better, in November, Virgo. Now your second house is showing here that you do have some burdens and concerns with the energies of the second house, which are very much about how you receive your income, or what you do to earn your income. It's a bit of a burden because it's showing me that there's an income coming in, but it goes out as fast as it comes in. So it's really treading carefully to make sure you balance your budget. And I feel that you will find yourself doing that a lot better once Venus, which is retrograde at the moment and has been since the 5th of October, when that starts to go direct from the 16th of November onwards, you will see that your careful calculations and careful balance of your budget will pay off. Third house is communication, and I'm feeling with that there is two ways to handle things, and you've got some choices to make. The lovers often represent just that, a choice between loves. And communication is an important part of a relationship for you, Virgo. I feel with this Venus retrograde again playing its part here in November with the third house, you can be a bit of a smooth talker, Virgo, and I feel that if you are wanting to initiate a new relationship with a significant person, that the time to work on it is through November. If you're already in a settled relationship, I feel that that relationship is coming under some positive energies that could help it grow even more than what it already has. So it is quite nice, and I do feel that you are using this kind energy from the water sign energy and getting more in touch with your emotions and your feelings, and being able to express that a bit easier than what you usually do. Fourth house is showing me here with the fourth house that things are happening quickly. Now the fourth house is associated with your home. It's associated with the mother energy. It's associated with nurturing energy, and I feel that there is connections to the past also coming up, whether that is meeting somebody from the past, or them coming back into your life, or something might even be something to do with relatives getting together, or you're seeing some that you haven't seen for a while. But it is also significant to me, showing that it's speedy happening. So there is a quickness about this. So you may be feeling a little bit impatient, but just be patient, because it's going to come about sooner than what you think. Now, the fifth house is the house of play and fun and gambling and affairs of the heart, and that is, and children as well, fifth house governs. Now that is showing me here that again, you've got two directions being shown. So you trying to make up your mind, do I want to do this, do I want to do that? So there's probably a lot of invitations being presented to you, and you are trying to be able to get round to everything, sort of thing. So just, don't spread yourself too thin through November, because you may end up feeling a bit tired. And I also feel with the Chariot, there's some sort of creative project that you could have found yourself humming and hawing about as well in November. So you could put that creative part of yourself to good use, because I feel that you will be quite happy with the result of what you... Yes, so there is definitely some need to turn your hand to creating your fun, and also getting more in touch with that side, because you'll be able to put it to some good use. Now the sixth house is showing me that you do get stuck in the daily grind, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel that sometimes you need to play, and and not be so methodical is the best way I can describe it. Your health is looking to be quite good at this stage, and you do have a pretty good way of looking after yourself, because the sixth house rules the health side of your life, and it also governs the working area of your life as well. So sticking sticking to the routines is what I'm being shown here. Now the 7th house is the house of partnerships. It's partnerships of all kinds, and I'm feeling, you know, that you are feeling like you're carrying all the rods, and I feel that you will be wanting to move away a little bit from committing and to anything. You need to just go away and think about it first before you commit. And when I say anything, I'm talking about, you know, contracts and partnerships, whether it's work partnerships, business partnerships, or whether it's relationship partnerships. There's a need being shown to me here where you need to give it some more thought. And we have the 8th house, which is connected to birth, rebirth. It's other people's money. It is, which means that, you know, there's loans possible. Might even be the repayment of a loan, or you might be seeking a loan. So with the Empress there in the 8th house, it is an indication of being more fruitful and getting help from someone who is going to act like a nurturing person in the area of having to negotiate, whether it's loans or whether it's with the taxation, or it could even be some sort of payout or something, but there's some negotiation going on, and it is in your favour because the Empress is a very positive energy that is showing up that you will be looked after. So if there's anything that you need to get sorted out like that, Virgo, then this is a good month for getting things more organised and more ordered. Now the 9th house is showing that, you know, being a energy from that house of travel, overseas travel, foreign connections. So there is the energy coming out of that house with the Knight of Swords is representing somebody that is rushing ahead with their plans, and a sudden surprise to do with education or overseas connections. So you may find foreign lands more interesting, or you may be interacting with more people from a different country. 10th house, Virgo, is showing that you're having to put some things on the back burner where the career area of your life is being shown. In the chart, the 10th house represents career, and that the area of your life covered by the 10th house is the midheaven. So in your midheaven, it is showing me here that there's a need to pull back a bit and hold off on making any big changes, whether you're deciding to do that or that's being decided for you. There may be some hold up, but with Venus retrograde at the moment, and it has been since October the 5th in Scorpio at 10.45 degrees. Just be patient, because the 16th of November Venus goes direct again in the sign of Libra at 25.14 degrees. So I feel that whatever's being held up before the 16th of November, there will be some movement afterwards that could take you into December. Now, 11th house here is your hopes and wishes, and I'm being shown that you're being a little bit negative, or got some negative input, because it is showing me that you're worrying. So instead of planting the seeds for the manifestation to present itself in what you would ultimately wish for, you're thinking things over a bit too much and worrying over a bit too much, and you have to be careful of that, because that makes you feel negative, and what you feel is very important in manifesting what you want to create. So you need to get your vibrations up by using positive affirmations and basically stopping yourself from all the worry by replacing the worry with positive energy and feeling that positive outcome as if it has already happened. And that will create what you are trying to manifest. And I do feel there is some worry there connected with your friendship group. So there is somebody that, or it may be more than one person, but you do worry about them, and you need to also send them some loving energy and see them being helped, or visualize them being cared for, because I do feel your friendship group is very supportive of you, and you know, at some times you've got to be the supportive one back. 12th house is our subconscious, and it is about how we deal with things that are hidden, things that you know, you don't bring to light very often, and it's showing here that with the Fool that you've got a real sense of adventure bubbling up. So you're ready for the new adventure, you're ready to put yourself on the manifesting what you want to create cycle, and as you know, you start with baby steps, you will see little things coming to fruition, and the Fool represents being on a brand new path and opening up a new direction for yourself. Now I will focus on the animal medicine messages for Virgo for November. What is the animal message that Virgo needs to know for November? Ooh, that one really popped out. And we have hummingbird. Can you see that there, Virgo? Hummingbird. Now, hummingbird is showing that you need to avoid being timid. Show more oomph and you can make an impact. hovering around like a fragile little hummingbird waiting for perfect conditions can lead you to miss the boat. Flapping your wings up and down in the one spot goes nowhere. Instead of procrastinating, take the initiative. So, taking the initiative is your message for your overall reading for November. And, you know, don't be too timid. So if you need to speak up and say something, which is where this communication comes into play, then you know, don't it's not a case of don't hold back, but don't let there be any misunderstanding, I suppose, is the best thing. You need to sort of speak up or stand up and be ready to take on the challenge. So that is your November reading, Virgo, and thank you for liking, sharing, and thank you for any comments that you make on these videos. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, Virgo, and have a wonderful month ahead. See you in December. Namaste.